Thanks for being back at number 2 of the mini-series, How to Create an Elite Mindset. So if you are looking to level up your mindset, if you want to create discipline, if you want to achieve success, if you want to get into a growth mindset, simply because you're done with the results that you're creating right now, you have the feeling that you're trying everything, you have the feeling that you are doing everything right, and still the results are staying away from you. It's not being manifested in your life. It's not being created into your reality yet. That's why I'm making this mini series, and I'm happy that you are here. I'm happy that you're watching number 2. I'm happy that you are going to spend a little bit more time with me. I appreciate you for that, and I'm going to explain to you today how to stay motivated. Motivation is something beautiful. It helps you start. It gives you that first peak of energy, but it doesn't keep you going. That's consistency. That's where discipline comes in. So how to keep yourself motivated, how to make sure that your motivation is always there, your energy levels are high, and you are all the time creating your goals. So how can you stay motivated? How can we make sure that you are all the time creating new results? You are always on track with your strategy. How can we keep you motivated? In my humble, simple opinion, motivation only comes from one thing, and that is understanding why you're doing something. You will not be motivated all the time. You won't experience motivational energy all the time. Motivation is something that you need to reinstall in yourself every single day again. Because if you want to achieve something, you need to do something. In order for you to do something, you need to get in action. And in order for you to get into action, you need to have a motivation to take that step, to make that action happen. Correct? Motivation means that your why needs to be so big that even on the deepest, darkest, most miserable moments and days, you can kick yourself out of the bed, onto your strategy, into the next step. Easier said than done, I know. This sounds so easy. As a matter of fact, once it is a habit, it is that easy. It won't stay that easy, but it will become easier. Because once you know how to motivate yourself, once you know what your why is, the why of your end goal, make it as big as possible. Do you think Michael Phelps, the most decorated Olympian ever, do you think that he was motivated every single day to go and do his workouts, to go through his routines, just to make sure that he will become the best swimmer at the Olympics? Did you know that for 5 years, he never missed one workout? Do you believe that in 5 years, he's never been ill, sick, tired, demotivated, grumpy, whatever it is that keeps you in bed, whatever it is that keeps you off track or off of your strategy? Do you think he did not go through that in 5 whole years of his life? Of course, he went through all of that as well. And what makes him so different from other people? The fact that he did it anyway. He is nothing more special. He's just another human. But because of his mindset and the actions that he kept taking, the decision-making process that he has built internally into himself, that is what made him this great athlete. That's what made him this exception. Because he chose to. Because he put in the work to be different. If you want to live an extraordinary life, if you have goals that are huge, if people tell you that you're dreaming way too big, I would say you're dreaming exactly right. But you need to be willing to put in the work. You need to understand this. In order for you to keep the motivation high, think about your why. Think about why you're doing things. As a matter of fact, right now, when I'm recording this number 2 of the mini-series, my inner voice was telling me just before I started, take it slow today. You're not feeling well. Maybe you can hear I sound a bit nasally. I am not feeling 100%. My inner voice loves this. It's telling me the whole day, go to bed, eat something unhealthy. I love my chocolates. I love a bit of licorice or candy. I am struggling today. But guess what? In order for me to get this video recorded, I can't be in my bed. I can't be snacking in the supermarket. I need to make sure that I'm doing the things that I promised you, myself, to do. This doesn't make me already Michael Phelps number 2. This is just one step in my strategy. If I want to become successful on YouTube, as a coach, whatever my goal is, on my strategy it says today, upload this video, create it, edit it, and upload it. That means I have to do this, correct? No matter what happens, no matter how you feel, no matter what's going on in your life, make sure you stay on track with your strategy. Make sure you stay on route. Make sure that you are doing the things that are necessary. So the bigger why that I have, that I envision for myself, is this more successful coaching company, is this seminar and webinar mogul that I actually want to be. I want to be on stage every single week if I can. I love to be in front of groups. I love to help as many people as possible at the same time, just to make sure that we are connecting people and together we build healthier, happier decision-making processes in brains of people. I want to explain to you guys how things work. I want to explain to as many people as possible that with just a few simple changes and a strategy that works for you individually, your whole life can change. And one of the things is this mini series, creating the elite mindset, making sure that you understand if you want something extraordinary, if you want something elite, if you want this lifestyle that nobody else has, you need to do things that nobody else does. If you look at hyper successful people, they're all different than others. I'm not saying that they're not human. I'm saying they're doing things differently. They speak in a certain way. They act in a certain way. And most importantly, they are being defined as weird by the majority of people. You know why? Because normal people find them weird. But normal people also have normal results and normal lives. And what you are looking for, apparently, because you're still here, is extraordinary. That means you need to do things differently. You need to be weird. You need to be a certain way. And that means motivated. That means disciplined. That means consistent. And that is what this video is about. Let me give you a few simple steps to go over and to create your own strategy. Let's put it all together, and let's put it all together in one simple plan. So number one would be connect your why. Make sure that your why motivates you. Your why creates action. It creates a drive. Make sure that you have this visual somewhere. Make sure it's visible to you at all times. Right now I'm recording this. My TV is over there, and on my TV I see the Swiss Alps, exactly where I want to live, exactly where my end goal is, right there. Make sure every single time that you open your phone, you see the background, and that is a reminder. Make sure you have something in your pocket. Maybe it's a rock, a coin, a goal card, but you get reminded of the why. Why am I doing this? And as soon as you know why you're doing this, you know what you need to do as well, because step number two, you've broken down your bigger goal into smaller steps. If you have a goal, let's say in 20 years, where do you need to be in 10 years? Where do you need to be in 5 years? Where do you need to be in 2 years? Where do you need to be in a year, a month, a week, tomorrow? What can you do today? Break your huge goal down into smaller chunks, and then keep going until you have a to-do list, a checklist, an action plan. If you know what to do today in order for you to grow into that long-term goal, I'm already motivated. If I believe that today is going to help me get what I want, what I see on my television right now, I'm already motivated. If I'm not doing this, I'm behind? Hell no. I don't want to be behind on my own strategy already. I'm aiming for something. I have goals to achieve. I have no time to waste. This is how I keep myself motivated, and it might work for you too. Then we go to step number 3, which is something I just spoke about already. You have to choose your discipline over your mood. It doesn't matter how you feel. It doesn't matter if you're ill, sick or not. You need to understand that you have to do things that other people are not doing. If a normal person would go to bed right now and do nothing today, I don't want to be normal. I don't want to have normal results. I want to be exceptional. That means I'm going to do this anyway. This morning, my inner voice was telling me, snooze, stay in the bed. You're not feeling well. I didn't want to go to the gym, but I thought by myself, who do I want to be? Do I want to be normal? Do I want to be that guy that as soon as the health is acting up a little bit, I'm just simply not going to the gym? Hell no. I want to be this guy. And therefore I have to start acting like that person. Become the person that you want to be. That means start acting, thinking, feeling but mainly behaving like that person. So that will be number 4, and that is visualizing that success already. I am thinking in a way that I have everything that I want already. If I want to be that super successful entrepreneur, if I want to be this super successful motivational speaker or motivational performer, what I would call myself, I need to make sure that I'm acting that way already. I need to make sure that I'm prepared, that my strategy is being followed no matter what. So every single time that I'm struggling, every single time that I'm not sure what to do, I just visualize my success, because now I know, wait a minute, I need to go back to my plan. So I open my laptop, I open my phone, I see the checklist, I see my to-dos for today, and I think I don't want to be behind. I want to make sure that I am on point, or maybe even a little bit ahead of my strategy. Make sure that you visualize what it is that you want, because that is something that motivates me. And that is something that creates motivation and therefore action. So as you can see, motivation is quite the superpower. If you can motivate yourself, if you can create discipline and therefore be consistent, that means now you're actually in a loop where you keep motivating yourself over and over again, even when you're not feeling like it, even when you think that the environment is against you. So what I would like to advise to you is go back, watch the video again, and write down those action steps. Make sure that you understand what you need to do to keep yourself motivated. In order for you to create that elite mindset, to become that high performer, high achiever, that extraordinary life liver, make sure that you take action. Don't just watch this video and do nothing. You made it up till here. This is video number 2. I think I'm going to do this in 6 videos, so make sure that you keep coming back to this channel and that you subscribe and click the notification button, because then you will get a notification when I upload a new one. Video number 3 will be out in 3 days, and I'm expecting you here. Please write in the comments what it is that you're going to work on, and if you have any questions, please reach out. All my social media are somewhere here in the description. You can always watch more videos of mine, and of course there's free homework with almost every video. So click on the description and download the free homework assignments right there. I see you in the next one.